Okay, so did you guys provide the second part to the blog? Did you? Go ahead. I will. So let's link it in with the first part. Why politics are a stupid bore. For as long as man has existed in pacts and forms of politics, a pecking order has also followed. First it was, I rule because my club is bigger than yours. Then, metaphorically, it has continued to be as such. See Billary for further info. When caveman clubbing no longer constituted as reasonable leadership, the election process progressed into my farm is bigger than your farms. Royalty, and this is no joke, was declared by who had the most livestock. And you know who had the most livestock? The guy that stole the most livestock. Seems like good management material to me. Personally, I think it should have been the guy that had the happiest livestock. I reference again the idea of cows and bumpets because let's face it, no matter how chilled that milk is, it's still less chilling than when Finn Palin's sporting a say. He with the most cows was declared king. After lineage by royal blood decree became more problematic, cousins marrying cousins, nieces trying to marry uncles, the lines started to resemble something out of Hills Have Eyes. The children in the corner are creepy. So, though there are many great leaders, there's also some spoiled twats that had no humility to God and caused political problems for funsies. Peltraneha. Kingdoms inevitably became pits of snakes, and unless you were really good at charming. You were really charming with the pan flute. The shit is ugly as sin. Peltraneha. Kingdoms the idea became elections. Ah, yes, for the little ambitious hopefuls run to be placed on podiums with little speeches they didn't write, with grandiose promises, and it's essentially no different than high school. No homework days and pizza parties every day, every time. Never happens. Everyone goes up to the podium with their big kid signs, but printed so it's ever so different now. Laminated. Ooh. And don't start talking about label makers or the Republicans will do this themselves because it's the most titillating topic that they've uttered since 1979 when they still had a soul. Have I made friends yet? No? Good. Fuck politics. Checklist for a successful campaign. A list of vacuous promises sure to pander to a glob of humanity. A catchy campaign title. Simple, but strong. Something 3 to 5 words that gives one boners. Not me, CC yourself. Patriotic coloring. Absolute garbage music, and a few self-important artists who thinks that they're being helpful. All vote for whoever Rage Against the Machine signs for. Any takers? We don't think so. Address the public like they're 5th graders. Never use big words. Dictionaries are heavy. Words are for nerds. Don't enable nerdism. They'll question your authority too easily. Always dress like drab automatons or furniture. The furniture look seems to be in right now. Pay millions for pants that look like a Papazon, for example. And then go to meetings about helping the poor. Try to answer questions by instead interjecting your party's lines, mottos, and agendas. Even if it's not appropriate. Can we nuke Guantanamo for shits and giggles? Yes, we can. More crab cakes, Mr. Trump? No way, Jose. But I'm from Guatemala. I don't want watermelons either. Speaking of which, where's Melania? but it's nice. She has nice melons. I said that. He said that. The goal is to speak without actually saying a goddamn thing. What is forgettable is normal. You don't want middle America shifting in their seat like they have hemorrhoids. So don't tell them that there is no middle America, for example. It's okay to lie. Seriously, just make shit up that fits the topic. People, places, even whole events. Go right ahead. Accuracy and statistics are just mere suggestions. Like, please don't touch that famous piece of art, or take it home with you. Read between the lines. Stats are all about phrasing. So, for example, if you want to ignore the fact that certain minorities are killed more by cops than others, just list the number of white people that are killed by cops and ignore the fact that white people make up the mass majority. See? Problem solved. Be sure to appoint people that make you look really on top of it in comparison. Scandals are funny and serve as good topics of convo around the Camp David fire. I'm so dying out here, holy shit. When you are president, scandals aren't funny. So, keep banging on Whore Island, where it belongs. Mess up in office? No big deal. Create a countering disaster. Oh no, the Pentagon has lost more money than all of Pauly Shore's movies combined. What was that? A bomb just went off. It's like forgetting your project in school and pulling the fire alarm. Funny and always a good idea. Distractions. Flashy and loud things make for the best distractions. Sparkle. Glitter bomb? Whenever a panel or press asks you a tough question about why you are ineffective, just blame Congress. Statistically, it's probably their fault anyway. Be sure to always throw in patriotism into everything you can. Where are those clothes from? America? You want them? Yes. Want this car? Where's it from? America? Yes. Kiss this baby? Made in America? No. Children are political props. Dress them and teach them and name them as such. They don't count because they can't vote anyway. Okay. Is that what you guys had?